I was reading a book called Your Brain on Porn by Gary Wilson a few weeks ago. And let me just say, I haven't looked at my phone the same since. Am still reading. The man explained things I wish I knew at 13. He said your brain reacts to porn the same way it reacts to cocaine, like your neurons are not even being humble about it. The brain literally goes, ooh, dopamine, and rewires itself to chase that high like rent is due. It hit me deep when he said this generation isn't just struggling with lust, we're struggling with hijacked reward systems. That's why you can't focus, can't connect, can't sleep, can't love. Your brain is fried, not broken. And it's not just science talking. I went into a rabbit hole after that. Do you know centuries ago, philosophers were already warning about this stuff? There's a quote often attributed to ancient empires that said, if you want to destroy a nation, flood it with nudity and broken families, the rest will fall by itself. Even the Indian spiritualists and monks, people who've meditated more hours than I've been alive, said this centuries ago. They warned that sexual energy, if not respected, can ruin the strongest men and even empires. These guys would fast, meditate, avoid eye contact, and sit under trees for 30 years just to avoid what some of us casually open on lunch break. They weren't being dramatic. They were protecting their minds, because the mind is the battlefield and porn is an invisible weapon. Silent, shameful, easy to access, hard to unsee. I was addicted for years, not because I wanted to be, but because I was lonely, empty, bored, angry, and it felt like the easiest escape. I didn't need to talk to anyone, just click, scroll, watch, hide, until hiding became a lifestyle. But healing started when I realized I wasn't just watching porn, I was avoiding pain, I was feeding my lust and starving my soul, I was substituting quick pleasure for real purpose, and slowly, I was losing me. So I made some changes. I blocked sites, deleted apps, got accountability, started journaling, working out, learning, creating, reading, and building a life that doesn't need escapism. Listen, porn is not just bad for you, it's a system built to keep you distracted, addicted, emotionally numb, and spiritually weak. If you think it's just entertainment, congrats. That's exactly what the billion-dollar industry wants you to believe. You don't have to be perfect, but you owe it to yourself to be free. This is your wake-up call. You are more than a slave to pixels. You are powerful, gifted, creative, loved, and your mind was built to dream, not just scroll.